Hello, it's me, Daryl, Florida Catholic guy. Not a good day. Not a good day for the country. I don't know where we go from here. You know, I'd like to say we can fight in the next election, congressional elections in 2022, but if they don't do anything to reform the voting system and this scam of a mail-in vote things they have, it ain't gonna matter. And we're in for dark days ahead. And the problem is, it's not just the Democrats that are the problem. We got the Benedict Arnolds in the Republican Party. I know Trump was talking about starting a third party. I don't think that's a good idea either, and I'll tell you why. And it's something Dan Bongino was talking about today. And basically we had, in recent memory, we had Ross Perot. That was a strong third party candidate. He gave us Bill Clinton. And back in history, when the Republicans split off into a third party, I think it was Taft and somebody else that split with the Republican vote, allowing Woodrow Wilson to become the president. He was the first real leftist that we had. And he won over 400 electoral votes, and he won 40 states in one of the biggest landslides in history. And he did this with 42% of the popular vote. Basically, you got, to use Dan Bongino's example, you have 100 districts that are, whatever, I don't know what word he used, that are Democrat, and 100 districts that are Republican, and you're battling for, for a few votes to win. And now you split the Republicans, and now you'll still have 100 Democrats, and you'll have 25 of the, what did he call, the dumpster fire Republicans, meaning the Benedict Arnolds, I like to call them. And you'll have 25% of the Trump Republicans. And there's no way there's no way you can win with that. So he's saying the best thing to do is reform the Republican Party, because the Republican Party has the money and infrastructure where a new third party would have to create all that. And basically we got to primary these Benedict Arnold Republicans and get real conservatives in there. And I think he's on to it, but you notice now that McConnell, and there's a growing chorus of Republican senators that are giving this impeachment sham they're giving this impeachment sham credence. And even though it's completely illegal, let's go. Because impeachment is a vehicle to remove a sitting president. And obviously, Trump is not a sitting president anymore. So how are you going to vote to remove somebody from office who's not in office? But these anti-Trumpers are so unhinged that they're willing to do anything. And it's not good, but it is what it is. And like I said, we're in dark times, but what are we gonna do? Not much we can do. Hopefully enough people will wake up and I don't know. Shadow, come here. Come on, do your thing. Come on, do what you gotta do, Shadow. Hopefully somebody wants to come in, so hopefully he'll do his thing and I'll get to pick up his stuff and there he goes. Come here, Shadow. 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 Yeah, he tends to not be.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, that's all right.
You're all right.
All right. Let's go. Come on, Shadow. There we go. Yeah, all right, here we go. Good boy. All right, we'll be back on our way now. Yeah, watch the picker bushes. So anyway, that's where we're at. Yeah. We're gonna lose our free speech, which is already coming under attack. And I don't know, just I
So pretty. Hi, sweetheart.
all right, Shadow. You said hi. Good boy. Good boy. So yeah, free speech is under attack, and honestly, I've already been kicked off of Twitter. I've got something like a week, 6 or 7 days left on my Facebook suspension. And I got a notice last week, I think it was, saying that I was banned from, indefinitely banned from starting groups or invitations, and they didn't give me any reason why. I mean, I can guess. I mean, it's quite obvious I'm a conservative Trump supporter, so they don't want me starting any, plus I belong to several Trump groups and whatever. That's if they're even still there. So they don't want anybody starting any more Trump groups or inviting your Trump friends to plan insurrections or whatever they consider free speech these days. Pretty soon, or I mean, they're probably not Twitter, YouTube, I don't think is bothering me. They haven't given me any strikes or anything. Of course, I'm sure they're not really worried about a page with a little over 100 subscribers. But if I ever got more, then I'm sure I would be under the gun. And, you know, Bongino said it today, said that I'm not in for unity. I don't want unity with people who want to silence me. I don't want unity with people that are calling me a racist, bigot, istophobic, phobophobes, whatever their latest buzzword is. I don't want unity with those people. I want to defeat them and I want to bury them. Not actually bury them, but bury them in a political sense. But on the same hand, I also don't want to silence them. I don't want even Democrats, socialists, whatever they want to call themselves, I don't want to ban them from any media outlets like, you know, Twitter, Facebook. You know, it's funny because they used to say, you know, these leftists, because they're not liberals. We got to stop calling them liberals, because real liberals, they're for free speech. What we got is leftist communist. And communist, Marxist, Nazis, that's what they are. Fascist. Whatever they accuse us of being, that's what they are. Fascists want to ban people from having an opinion different from theirs. Fascists want to stifle free speech. Fascists want to re-educate people that don't agree with them. And these are all things that leftists want to do. And the biggest thing we got to start with is we got to start at the local level. We got to kick the Democrats out of the school boards. We got to kick the Democrats out of the city councils. We got to get them voted out of the mayorships. And start at the local level, then the state level, and then worry about the federal level. You know, Bongino, he was talking about you have a couple of options. One of them is, I don't know how he worded it, like a warm secession or something like that, or a light, I don't know what words, but where each state ignores the federal government. So Biden, like for instance, puts this mask mandate in. We ignore it. Each state ignores it. If he puts lockdowns, you know, you got your leftist states like New York and California that want to follow his edicts. More power to them. States like Florida and Texas, they don't want it. We don't follow it. And the leftists are already doing this. Does California follow immigration laws? No. So there is precedent for that, not following federal laws or mandates, whatever you want to call them. But that's kind of a dangerous avenue to go down. And another example is marijuana laws. It's federal law, against federal law to use marijuana, but many states have decriminalized it and legalized it. But that's a dangerous precedent to go down. A better option, he was saying, is to shrink the federal government down to almost nothing, where the federal government is just responsible for the essentials and everything else is left to the states. And I'm not really sure how you go about that, because it's the easiest thing in the world to create all these federal programs, but to get rid of them is almost impossible. So I don't know how you go about it, but I think that's a more viable option than a warm secession type of thing. But it's something to think about. Thank you. So, you know, it's something that we're going to have to consider in the weeks and months and years ahead, if we survive that long. Because I'm not feeling good about the direction of this country right now. I think today might be the day to put the headstone on the USA, and created in 1776 and died in 2021. But I don't know. Maybe there's hope somewhere, but it might be too late. By the time people realize that Trump was right all along and they were wrong, it's going to be too late. But it is what it is. Like they always say, you can vote your way into socialism and fascism, but you got to shoot your way out. And I don't know if this country has the guts to do that. Anyway, I'm almost home. Good night. God bless you. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.